Attraction operates on levels far deeper than we often realize. While conscious efforts have their place, it's the subtle, subconscious cues that often create the strongest pull. Today we're explaining the hidden world of attraction, exploring 10 powerful yet understated ways to intensify his desire for you. These are the subtle shifts that tap into primal instincts and psychological triggers. Ready to unlock the secrets of subconscious attraction? Let's begin. 1. The power pause. In conversation, master the art of the strategic pause. Before responding to his questions or comments, take a brief moment. This isn't about playing games, it's about creating a space that commands attention. This slight delay signals thoughtfulness and self-assurance. When you pause, you're subtly communicating that your words carry weight. It piques his curiosity, making him lean in, both mentally and physically. This technique also prevents you from rushing into responses, allowing you to speak with more intention and impact. Practice this in various situations, from casual chats to more serious discussions. You'll find that these brief moments of silence often draw him in more than a rapid-fire conversation. It's in these pauses that anticipation builds, making your words all the more captivating when you do speak. 2. Voice variation. The human brain is deeply attuned to vocal patterns. Experiment with the musicality of your voice. Vary your pitch and pace, creating a subtle vocal rhythm. This isn't about changing your natural voice, but about adding dynamic layers to it. Lower pitches, used selectively, can convey confidence and sensuality. Combine this with occasional higher notes to express enthusiasm. This vocal variety keeps him engaged, his brain constantly tuning in to decode your tonal shifts. Pay attention to the content that matches these vocal changes. Use lower tones for more intimate or serious topics, and higher, livelier tones for exciting or lighthearted subjects. This subconscious matching of tone to content enhances the impact of your words, making conversations with you a rich, multisensory experience. 3. Subtle physical closeness. Human beings have an invisible bubble of personal space. Learn to navigate this bubble with finesse. Occasionally step slightly closer to him than usual when speaking, then naturally step back. This creates a subtle push-pull dynamic. This proximal dance triggers a subconscious response. When you move closer, it heightens his awareness of your presence. The subsequent step back creates a moment of tension, a desire to close that gap again. Use this technique sparingly and naturally. It could be leaning in slightly when sharing a joke, then resuming your normal stance. The key is in the subtlety and the timing. Done right, this spatial interplay keeps him subconsciously attuned to your movements, intensifying his focus on you. 4. Unique personal scent. Scent is the sense most closely linked to memory and emotion. Develop a signature scent combination that's uniquely you. This isn't just about perfume, it's about creating an olfactory identity. Mix your favorite perfume with a hint of a natural scent you often encounter, perhaps a herb you cook with or a flower from your garden. This layered scent becomes a complex olfactory signature that's harder to pinpoint but deeply memorable. The goal is to create a scent that's pleasantly familiar yet intriguingly elusive. When he encounters similar notes elsewhere, it'll trigger thoughts of you, even if he can't quite place why. This olfactory anchoring creates a powerful subconscious association, making your presence linger in his mind long after you've gone. 5. Peripheral presence. Utilize the power of his peripheral vision. When in a group setting, position yourself just at the edge of his visual field. This subtle presence in his periphery keeps you in his subconscious awareness without demanding direct attention. This technique plays on the brain's instinct to monitor its environment. By staying in his peripheral vision, you remain a point of interest. He'll find his attention regularly drawn back to you, almost involuntarily. Combine this with occasional direct eye contact for maximum impact. The contrast between your peripheral presence and these moments of direct connection creates a magnetic pull. It's a nonverbal way of saying, "I'm here," but not demanding your attention, which often results in him giving you more attention voluntarily. 6. Light, brief touches. Develop a repertoire of subtle, non-intrusive touches. These should be so light and natural that they barely register consciously. A light brush of your hand against his arm when making a point, or a brief touch on the shoulder when passing by. These fleeting touches communicate warmth and affection on a primal level. They trigger the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, creating positive associations with your presence. The key is in the lightness and brevity of these touches. They should feel natural and almost accidental. Over time, this creates a subconscious desire for more contact, intensifying his attraction to you without him fully realizing why. 7. Mirrored micro-movements. Body language synchronization is a powerful tool of connection. Practice subtle mirroring of his micro-expressions and small gestures. If he leans slightly to one side, gradually adopt a similar posture. If he speaks with his hands, incorporate similar but not identical gestures into your own communication. This mirroring taps into the brain's empathy centers. It creates a subconscious sense of harmony and understanding between you. He'll feel inexplicably at ease in your presence, sensing a natural compatibility. Be cautious not to mirror immediately or exactly. That can feel unnatural or even mocking. Instead, adopt similar patterns gradually and naturally. This creates a dance of nonverbal communication that deepens your connection on a subconscious level. 8. Memorable speech patterns. Craft your language to create cognitive hooks that make your words stick in his mind. Use vivid sensory language and unique phraseology. Instead of saying, "I had a good day," say, "Today was a kaleidoscope of pleasant surprises." This rich language stimulates multiple areas of his brain, making conversations with you more memorable and engaging. It sets you apart from the mundane exchanges he has throughout the day. Sprinkle these vibrant expressions throughout your conversations, especially when discussing positive experiences or future plans. This associates you with vivid, positive mental imagery, making him more likely to think of you when he's seeking mental stimulation or positive emotions. 9. Aligning with his goals. Subtly align yourself with his aspirations and goals. If he mentions a career ambition, share an anecdote that supports and encourages that path. This isn't about changing yourself, but about highlighting the parts of you that resonate with his future vision. By doing this, you become subconsciously linked with his idea of personal progress and achievement. You're not just part of his present, you're seamlessly integrated into his vision of the future. Be genuine in this approach. Share true stories and authentic encouragement. The aim is to organically become part of his growth narrative, a supportive presence as he moves towards his goals. This creates a deep, future-oriented bond that intensifies his desire to keep you in his life. 10. Creating intimate atmospheres. Create an atmosphere of subtle intimacy in your shared environments. This could be as simple as choosing seating arrangements that allow for proximity without demand, or curating playlists that subtly enhance the mood of your interactions. Pay attention to lighting, choosing softer, warmer tones when possible. These environmental factors work on a subconscious level to create a sense of closeness and comfort in your presence. Extend this to digital spaces as well. In text conversations, use language that creates a sense of exclusivity and intimacy. Phrases like, "just between us," or "I knew you'd understand this," foster a feeling of special connection, even in non-physical interactions. These subconscious strategies work together to create a powerful aura of attraction. They tap into deep psychological triggers that intensify desire and connection. Remember, the key to these techniques is subtlety and authenticity. They should enhance your natural interactions, not replace them. As you incorporate these methods, stay true to yourself. The goal is to highlight your genuine appeal, not to create a false persona. Used wisely, these subconscious cues can deepen his attraction, making you a compelling and unforgettable presence in his life. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.